everyone and welcome back to the Nerd Den here once again, and today we are going to be talking about Doctor Who, and we're going to be talking about an extract from, I believe it's the latest issue of the Doctor Who magazine, where they're talking about one of the Big Finish audios, and yeah, it's kind of rubbed people up the wrong way, I think, in terms of its wording. I don't think it's particularly that deep, but we're going to be talking about what this means in terms of the Whoniverse and that, because people are thinking that it has some effect on the new series and that. But honestly, I don't think it does. But we're still going to talk about it nonetheless, because I feel like this has kind of been not necessarily an issue, but it's kind of been something that's been there all along, really. So with all that being said, let's get into the video and let's talk about whatever's going on in the Whoniverse today. So this is an extract that has been shared on X, and it is saying, and this is about a Big Finish audio that was released, which was a while ago, actually, judging by the logos and stuff. And it's saying, in a response to a headline saying, "But wasn't Sutek clinging to the TARDIS the whole time?" So this takes place in an alternate timeline where gravity is known as Mavity, where the Osiran time-space corridor between Sutek's tomb and the Old Priory was actually the time vortex itself, and this led to Sutek attaching himself to the TARDIS and travelled with the Doctor for hundreds of years, evolving into a Titan and dispatching his Angels of Death everywhere the TARDIS went. Obviously referring to Tales of the TARDIS, Pyramid of Mars, and the 2024 finale, Legend of Ruby Sunday, and Empire of Death. So, does make you think. I mean, there are some responses here, including from Benjamin Cook, who has written for the Doctor Who magazine, but also is in the know of the show as well. And he does kind of point out as well that all of Doctor Who does exist in some form of timeline or another. Like, there is always going to be an alternate timeline. I mean, the amount of times Doctor Who contradicts itself, and especially with Big Finish, even though Big Finish is canon in a lot of ways, it's been referenced by the main show as well. I think that's what the writer was trying to say here, the writer for the magazine, but it could have maybe been made clearer. But I guess it's kind of headcanon, to be honest. But I guess there's like different realities where Omega was in the Time War, which has actually happened with Big Finish. So yeah, people have kind of been like, oh, Russell T Davies 2 or RTD2 is an alternate timeline, which, you know, makes the canon of it, or how valid it is, you know, less meaningful. But I don't think that's necessarily the case. But it is kind of interesting that that's been thrown out there. Again, I'm not entirely sure if this is from the latest issue of the Doctor Who magazine, but if it is, then yeah, I mean, or whenever it was, I mean, I think it's just kind of like acknowledging that Doctor Who does contradict itself a lot. But yeah, there we go. That's the latest bit of Doctor Who drama, I guess, surrounding the fandom at the moment. I don't think it's anything like too massive, really, but it is just like, yeah, there is going to be some kind of hypocriticalness when it comes to Doctor Who canon. Like, it is constantly going to be overwriting itself one way or the other. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Have you actually listened to any of the Big Finish Sutek audios? Because I'll be honest, I kind of want to give them a listen now, just to see, like, oh, how they actually continue Sutek's story rather than what we got in RTD2, and to see what happens next, really, for Sutek. I mean, I don't think we're going to be seeing Sutek on the TV screen for a while. Probably not again, to be fair. I know Doctor Who will come back eventually, but I don't think we're going to be seeing Sutek after that, unfortunately. But who knows? Stranger things have happened. I mean, they did turn Sutek into a massive dog. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you are new around here, please click that like button and subscribe for more nerdy content, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for all the support as always, and goodbye for now.